Hey everyone, welcome to another Mario Kart Tour episode where we talk about the races in ranked and the points potential that we can get and the ticket transactions that can help us get there. So last night was the end of the first week's ranked in the Bowser versus Donkey Kong Tour. Hopefully everybody did well. I recorded an episode last night where it looked like I needed about 6,000 more points in order to be able to get into first place. I was mentioning in my name here that I was aiming for 116,000 points and played Dino Jungle just enough to... I didn't end up using high-end stuff, or I think I only needed... So I had 11,000 points in that race, and I only needed the 6,000, 7,000 more, something like that. So I was just trying to barely get enough points to get first. Hopefully, oh yeah, here we go. I needed 19,500 to get first, and got 19,700 or so. The half step guy, this was his score, and he didn't end up playing at all for the rest of the night, so that was good. I hope he got first place. And so anyway, we're going to go ahead and go into the second week's tour. We're going to go over the Mario Kart Tour Race Score Predictor calculator. For this week's ranks, we're going to go over how you would enter in the numbers that you need to figure out in order to be able to see how many points you're going to get in rank this week, and then if you need to level up some other items, you can see how many points that will get you based on how many actions and bonus points per action you can anticipate getting in the races. So we'll just go ahead and get started off with Royal Raceway R. Just up here in the very top, you put in your player level. Mine's maxed out at 150. And so what that does is it calculates how many points that you get for first place. So you get 6,000 points at player level 150. For this race, Royal Raceway R, I've raced it a lot before. Some of my best runs, realistically, I got about 180 actions and about 54 bonus points per action. So down here in this next section, we got our different driver, kart, and gliders. So we'll just go ahead and go in here to the Mario Kart app, and it looks like I've got Peach Vacation here. So she's a high end, and right now she's at level 6. So we'll tap on that over there, the level box, and then if you tap on the text field down at the bottom, it'll just give you a list of the levels and the base points, that the max base points that are available for each level of uncapping. So we got her at level 6 and 1190 base points. Oh, yeah. Now over here, looks like my highest level and double uncapped kart is going to be the Sunset Cloud. So we'll come over here and do level 6 and base points double uncapped, so 595. And then, okay, so here's something interesting. We have a high-end Jolly Bells at level 4 and 490 base points. But then we also have the Eggshell Glider at level 5 and 408. So their base points are kind of close to each other. 408 versus 490, so 82 points difference. The Eggshell Glider is a level up. So let's use the calculator to see as is which one would actually get us more points. So let's assume that we want to go with the high-end glider. Since I already have it picked at high end, we'll choose level 4 here. And the base points are 490. Okay, so based on my player level and 180 actions and 54 bonus points per action, this current loadout, I can expect to get 36,707. So 30, oh, come on. There we go. Oh, sorry. Gotta put it in the right field. Since I haven't played it yet, I'm going to clear out that right there. Okay, so now we can see here that there's this big long equation that does all of the calculations that the Mario Kart app will do when you're racing based on your loadout and your actions and bonus points per action. Now, what we want to do is we want to enter a previously calculated expected score. So that's this score right now, this 36,707. What we're going to do is we're going to change something up here, and the difference in the new calculated score versus the previously calculated score is going to show up right here in this cell. So let's come back over here, do the eggshell glider. So we're going to need to change this to be a super, and we're going to put him at level 5, and he's double uncapped at 408. Okay, so now we can see with this level 5 super glider, we can get, with the same amount of actions and bonus points per action, and anticipate getting 36,917. So 210 more points. Now, you might see that I'm pretty close to getting it to level 6. It only needs 2 more tickets to get it to level 6. I have 9. So if we were to move this up to level 6, then I kind of think it's a no-brainer, right? So almost 1,000 more points for the same run. So you can use the calculator to figure out how much or how many tickets you could spend and how many points each one of those tickets spent will increase your score. So I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it there with the level 6 and 408 base points. Now, obviously you can see how many tickets you have. Oh, okay, so to triple uncap them, it would be 10 tickets. I don't know that I want to do that since it's the only super. It's not like it's featured a couple of times. It's only featured once. So usually, I'll probably hold off until there's a super glider that's featured at least twice, if not 3 times, before making a big jump like that. But totally up to you. So here you can see that we're now looking at more like the 37,651 points. So we'll clear that out. Here we go. And we will move on to the next race. So we slide the tabs over here down at the bottom. And now we've got Vanilla Lake 1T. So again, player level, mine is 150. You have to put in yours right here in order to have it calculate correctly. Again, I've played this one before. I think this was actually in ranked a couple tours ago. It's probably one of the better Vanilla Lake ones, easier to keep combo. Not as annoying as some of the other ones. Anticipate getting about 62 bonus points per action. If you have like a high-end, like a top shelf glider, and like a coin box driver, I would say you could probably get about that 62, maybe 64 bonus points per action. Okay, so looking down here at the drivers, last week I was going to use King Boo for one of the races in ranked. He's actually in a lot of races this tour, and I'm trying for All Cup Top 100. So I think he's featured in 9 races, so it's a good one to level up. So I triple uncapped him and put him to level 7. Did that in the last video, or maybe the video before. So you can check that out if you want. It's kind of fun. It's my very first triple uncapped and level 7 item. So we'll go ahead and put level 7 and triple uncapped there. And here looks like we've got the Banana Master, which is a high end at level 3. Unfortunately, I don't have any tickets. He's 1 ticket away from level 4, but that's okay. And base points 490. And as far as the glider, okay, so here we have the blue flower glider at level 6 at 366, but he's, I think, 5 of 8, so only 3 tickets away from level 7. So let's see, if we were to do super at level 7, base points of 366. Alright, looks like that would get us 34,920. So one thing you can do is you can do copy, and then if you do paste special, and then just do values only, it won't paste that whole entire big long equation, it'll just paste the value there. So now you can see over here, the difference is 0, because what we're gonna do now is one of my new favorite gliders is the 8-bit Bullet Bill. Have him at level 6 and single uncapped. So let's see which combination. High end, level 6, and single uncapped. So look at that. With the high end glider, looks like I'd get 500 more points. Did I do that right? For some reason. So if we just go back here. Yeah, because I was anticipating level 7, yep. 366. Versus a level 6 high end. Alright, so I'd get 35,426. So even putting a couple tickets on the super glider in order to get it to a higher level wouldn't give me more points. Also, you'll notice that the level 6 Bullet Bill has a 25% added to combo time, whereas the super with it at level 6 is only 20%. So you're more likely to be able to hold combos during those portions of the race where, you know, maybe you're having a hard time performing an action in time. The 25% will help you out there. So I think with the special skill and seeing how the calculator showing that we've got more points that would be earned by using the 8-bit Bullet Bill, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the 8-bit Bullet Bill. Alright, so we'll go ahead and clear this guy out. Okay. So now on to Donut Plains 2T. Okay. So again, player level is at 150. Actions, this one's a little bit shorter of a course. I've played it before. I think I've had a couple of frenzies, non-stop combo with Mario Sunshine here. Now you notice here that the bonus points per action are a lot higher, 68. If you can anticipate getting at least one, if not two, giant banana frenzies every time that one of the other drivers hits one of your bananas. You get like 108 points, I think. And you can get, with a frenzy, if you're in the right position and it's a narrow enough street or road, whatever, you can get anywhere from 10, 15, maybe 18 hits. And so you can actually get more points than you would a coin box frenzy, because coins out of a coin box frenzy are only worth around 57, 56 if you have a top shelf glider. So you'll notice here that the bonus points per action, it's going to be a little bit higher. You can anticipate getting about 68 with a top shelf glider, and using someone with a giant banana plus. So and looking at my other guys, so we got Penguin Luigi at level 3, Ninja Shy Guy at level 1, Lakitu Party Time, and Funky Kong both level 2. Yeah, so I'd definitely use Mario Sunshine. Oh yeah, so let's put him at level 4, and base points 980. Let's make sure I got that right, sorry. Level 4 and 980, yep. Alright, then here we've got the big boy, the Gilded King. My favorite Kart. Level 7. Triple uncapped. Can't do anything to him, or anything more to him. And then I've got 2 level 1 gliders and 1 level 3 glider, the Super Mario Kart glider. So we'll go ahead and use that. One's pretty obvious, and he's single uncapped. Alright, so with the 115 actions at 68 bonus points per action, these items should get me around 25,330. So if you slide over one more tab, this comes up with it's kind of a summary sheet. So it shows your predicted score for each one of the races. And if you haven't raced a race, okay, so let me go back here. If you haven't filled out the actual score box right here, what the summary sheet will do is it'll just automatically put in your predicted score. So, say you've raced the first race and maybe you didn't get as many points as you predicted, you'll be able to see here in the lower left-hand corner if you're able to at least meet the predicted score of the other 2 races that you haven't raced. It'll take into account what your actual score is. So hypothetically, let's just do this. So let's say on Donut Plains 2T, we actually get, 27,000 points. All right. So then over here, you'll notice that the actual score is a 27,000 points here. But since I haven't played the other 2, and we're gonna just use the predicted score, anticipating that we can get at least those scores, you'll see that your total score down here, it takes that into account and gives you 100,000 points. 100,077 points. So just in case you were wondering how that works, that was the idea and intent behind it. So, okay, 98,407. So let's take a look at my competition this week. And it looks like pretty much everyone's played. This person here hasn't played. They only have 674,000 points so far. Highest score of 37,000 and highest tier of 53. I don't think we have to worry about them very much. So it looks like this week Nintendo's actually been a little nice to me. Maybe it saw because I only won by a couple hundred points that I've kind of found my match, and so it didn't give me people that were in a higher tier. I think I've looked through all of the players here. So this one's 55. I think the highest is 59. Maybe it's this guy right here. No, 54. We'll try one more if this isn't it. 57. For some reason, I just have in my mind that it's 59. Let's see if this guy's 59. There he is. Okay, so 59. 38,000 for a high score. You can take a look at his drivers. Looks like a good player. He's got a pretty good loadout. But again, taking a look at the calculator, it looks like there's going to be like a 20,000 point discrepancy. So if it weren't for me trying to get top 100 and all cup ranked, I don't think I would need to level anything up. But I do think I'm going to level up that super glider, that eggshell glider, just to be able to get a couple extra 100 points. It's all going to add up in the end. So anyway, I hope that this episode helped you out a little bit. If you're new to the channel, thanks for checking us out. Make sure to look in the description for a link to get the calculator here. You click on the link and then it's probably going to open up the sheets in either the Google Sheets app or in a browser. You need to make sure that you click on the menu button up here, and if you do, there should be a make a copy, share and export. Yeah, down here at the bottom. Click on make a copy, and then you're going to save it to your device locally. And after you make a copy, then it will allow you to be able to go in and change, all the cells to what your loadout is, and have you use the calculator like that. So anyway, make sure to download it. Make sure to subscribe, because every week we do these little rundowns. Usually my wife's with me, and those episodes are a little bit more entertaining. It's not just me chatting your ear off. She spices things up a little bit. So anyway, I'm not sure if she's going to be back for one of these other episodes coming up, but we usually do a couple episodes a week where we'll go through the calculator, try and help the new people that may not be familiar with it see how it works. And then, we show, I like to show some of the races that I get lots of frenzies on and stuff, because who doesn't like watching frenzies, right? Frenzies are the funnest part of the game. So make sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed the episode, and good luck in ranked this week, and may the frenzies be forever in your favor.